Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another 11 and under master matchup. Exciting thing. So, listen, there's a new team and new kid on the block, Corey. They're called ATL Elite out of Atlanta. I know everyone talks about rare breeds, but there's a lot of competition in that particular state. Well, this is it. So, for a lot of people who have never heard of ATL Elite before, get ready. This is a team that's combined with 3 different teams out of Georgia, a lot of talent. And everybody knows who the SED Wolverines are. 2 years ago, removed from the national championship, but they have championship pedigree. And today they'll be taking on one of the better teams in Atlanta. And off rip, number 1 is setting the tone early against this Wolverines team.
Number 1 is Rodney Walker.
Now, Rodney Walker, because this team is not named Rare Breeds, do not get it twisted. This is a very loaded team. Number 1 is one of the elite players, number 5, and number 24 at wide receiver. Remember those numbers, 24, a very special talent. Quarterback hands it off to the left-hand side. That's the number 5 we're speaking to you about. He's just a hard runner. He's going to give you some downhill runners. Now, everybody knows the youngest kid on SED, number 3, is probably one of the most talented kids at this age group, but he's younger than everybody.
Yes, he is.
So
he can actually be playing 10U right now.
That is correct. So that's a scary thing about it.
Very.
So SED now making their 2022 appearance. Everybody's seen them last year come up a little bit short in the national championship. But this same time last year, they beat the brakes off that air team.
Yeah.
Like 50-something to 6. It was just ridiculous. So a lot of talent on this field. The stage is being set for 2 teams. Quarterback will pull the ball.
Oh, my.
Nothing there.
Number 8.
As he's whacked by number 20 and number 24 of the Wolverines. And they'll lose a lot of yards there. They got a little too cute for themselves with the play calling.
Yeah.
Corey.
Yeah. I think double numbers we have. First initial person on the tackle, number 8, Quincy. And then followed up, you said 20?
That's
Charles.
Correct.
Quarterback back. It's a pass. And right off the hands of number 11. Quarterback is the Sergio.
That's right. Say it with confidence.
I'm saying it with confidence.
Sergio. Yes, sir.
But anybody in Atlanta, in Georgia, you know how they love football in Georgia. Y'all go ahead, like it, tag some of your people off in there. Let's get these views up. Y'all like the broadcast, share the broadcast. Same thing in Dallas. Southeast Dallas Wolverine fans. Y'all know anybody? Go ahead. Y'all chime in. Y'all get it off in here. We appreciate the likes. We appreciate the shares and everything.
Absolutely. So that's the 4th.
And I think we might see our first real punt of the day.
So they're elected to go full special teams here. Coaches had the option. It's preseason. We let everyone, hey, you guys ready for it? You both agree to it? Let's go. We're going to have false start. False start. On number 10, that'll back him up 5 yards.
Number 15 to Sergio Clark is the quarterback, and he is also the punter. I'm going to say same play here. Still going to punt the ball.
So 4th and forever, they will punt this ball from around the 44-yard line.
And you see that guy standing back there. Do not punt it to him.
That's a nice punt. Friendly bounce.
Yep. And they fall on it.
Inside the 25-yard line. That's what SED will set up their offense. Looking clean and looking like a Michigan Wolverine team.
Yeah.
And their whites and navy blue helmets. And if you're just tuning in and you saw that 11U action just before, what a game, as the last 50 seconds really just told it all. As Gold-Blooded Titans were able to put some plays together with a couple penalty calls. Face mask here, and the pass interference was here or there. It didn't matter. And they were able to pull off that win within 50 seconds of being down 18-14, come back with the win. All right, Wolverines will come out here in shotgun formation. Twins receivers to the top and the bottom of your screen. Quarterback will call for the ball, handoff right up the middle, and nothing there as he swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. ATL Elite all over.
Yeah, big number 73. Man, that guy is a load. And he was right there, clogged it up. And then the teammates came, I think, 23 to make the tackle. So
Keep an eye on number 24 from Atlanta Elite. He'll play defensive end, outside linebacker. They'll move him around in different positions, but an absolute playmaker on both sides of the football.
Dari. Yeah, Davis. Quarterback, quick screen.
Makes one play and miss.
Makes two miss.
Yeah.
Then he reaches out for it at the end.
Maybe he'll get back to the original line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up third. He'll get a couple yards on that. That's actually going to bring up third and 8.
That was a nice, tough run.
Yeah.
After the catch. So as I'm looking out there, usually number 3, but he's wearing number 5 today.
Handoff. He'll get hit at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard, gain of 2. Let's see where they put it. They'll mark it for a gain of 2. That'll be 4th and 6 for the Wolverines. 4th and 6. Is it punt time for the Wolverines? And they'll set in the punt team. So both offenses having their opportunity in both punting. 2 heavyweight fighters kind of fill each other out.
Number 5. Okay, so he's wearing number 5 this year, Jarius.
Okay. All right. Switch from the 3 to the 5.
Yeah.
But you'll know him by his playmaking abilities. That kid is special.
Yes, he is. Once he gets that ball in his hand. And here comes the punt.
High snap.
Ball is away. Oh, he caught it on the run.
And that's the number 5 I was telling you about. Special kid flags on the play. Oh, multiple flags. And the hat comes out. This is the second hat that this ref has thrown out today.
Jeremiah, number 5, Jeremiah.
And that might come in the area of a late hit when you see him throw the hat out of bounds. So there's a penalty. So it looks like it may offset though, Corey. You got a penalty against Atlanta Elite, which was holding. And you have a late foul, a late hit against SED, so that might offset. Let's see what the official call is. So he'll walk it. He wants you to show you. He's giving you the extra job.
Yeah, he's letting you know he's being very thorough about his job.
Hey, I'm taking it and I'm running it back. So,
so now he didn't mark it. 1st and 10.
In other words, he could have just put the ball in the same place.
He could have, but he wanted to. Hey,
no, it's his day.
There's nothing wrong with due diligence.
Yeah, of course. It's his day. Let him shine. Let the ref live, bro. All right, here we go. Atlanta Elite in the wishbone formation. 2-back formation with a quarterback in shotgun. He'll call for the ball, hand off to number 2. Stiff arm there. Ooh, solid hit. Playing some physical football at this 11 and under division.
Sorry, number 2 don't have a name on here.
Comes out in the same formation, hurry up offense. That was a 5-yard run. Will be about 2nd and 5 again. Hand off, same exact play. Tough runner.
Didn't get as much as he did the first time, but he is moving in the right direction.
That's correct.
Yes, he is running hard.
Yeah, he runs with no good intentions there. I can tell you that. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3 for Atlanta Elite. Same formation. I would not be surprised if they gave him the ball again just to stay on schedule. This time they show blitz.
Kind of
they
a
switch it up.
Oh, my goodness.
And they tried to go the opposite way, and it was red. Linebacker blitz, a whole number 16 for SED.
He comes through and hits the quarterback and the running back.
Hey, I can't make up my mind. So,
blitzing with a purpose.
Absolutely. That's going to bring up 4th down. That's going to bring up 4th and 6 for Atlanta Elite. And they're going to keep their offense out on the field since the ball is spotted right now around the 27-yard line.
So Braylon C there on the tackle. And they're going for it. Ball goes up in the air. And almost picked.
Oh, man. So that's going to be turnover on downs, 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. And great opening action between Atlanta Elite and SED.
Yes.
Great opening action.
Atlanta Elite, new team.
Yeah.
But guess what? They also have coaches that been around YNC, been around the big scene. If you play in Atlanta, you playing big boy football.
Well, listen, the president and some of the coaches on the team, Coach Mike, has been on YNC championship teams. So when I tell you they have championship pedigree, they have championship pedigree. So they won't be shook over there. This is nothing that they haven't seen before. And of course, Wolverines have been on the big stage plenty of times before. So equally matched when I say it comes to coaching staffs. It's just going to come down to execution today, Corey. Wolverines come out and trips to the top of your screen. One single receiver, number 5, their playmaker to the bottom. Quarterback goes wide receiver screen. Your favorite play comes back, and he's trying to make some players miss. But they'll find out quickly that there's a lot of speed on the edges for this Atlanta Elite team. See, when the Wolverines run that against anybody else, that's usually 20 yards a chunk. Because of the speed on the edges for the skill position for SED. It's a non-game play against this Atlanta Elite team. So this Atlanta Elite team is what we call no-name brand team yet, but they have a lot of Atlanta superstars on the football team.
So we have 5 Jarvis. Everybody knows about him. He's lined up single out to the outside, but they double him. They put somebody over top. Good run by the running back there.
And wouldn't you?
Yeah. No. He's a bracket player.
Yeah.
Like when I was in high school, we bracketed one person. Hey, bracket him. He ain't going to beat us, but we make sure that if he throws it up, we're going to be right there.
And Atlanta gives him that much respect that they double him every play. There's a safety on top of him besides the corners. So that, respect to that kid that at the youngest age is demanding that type of coverage already.
I am so excited and stoked to see the highlight videos that's going to be going down. It's still other games. This is field 1. We got field 2. We got field 3. And I know it's just as much talent, also just as much action out there. But right here on our field, we definitely going to have some sort of highlight all over the place.
On the radars out here, my man here, Anthony's out here from Seattle with his camera rocking and rolling. My man from Newborn. I mean, this is all out here. So you're definitely going to be watching it all this weekend. Of course, you want to watch the full games, always tune right here to Generation X so you can see the whole thing from beginning to end. All right, quarterback back to he's in a 3-step drop, throws across the middle, double coverage.
Is picked off.
Number 2, he has some block.
And number 2 name still ain't on this piece of paper.
Oh,
but
man.
boy, I would like to know who number 2 is.
Oh yeah, it looks like his name is not Elite, and he got hit in the kneecap there. He's gonna get up a little gimpy.
Yeah, he's a little gimpy.
Shake that off.
Maybe, hopefully, let's hope that is nothing serious.
Yeah.
But his name is not on this paper. Who is number 2?
Yeah.
From the Atlanta Elite. Big back, and he's a linebacker. He backs up into the passing lane.
Yeah. And I know the quarterback wanted that pass back again. Once it left his hands, he saw that it was double coverage.
Yeah.
He had a safety on top and linebacker underneath. Excellent defense by Atlanta Elite. 1st and 10, Atlanta Elite. Turnover so far.
Big Nick. Let's see if nickname is on the paper. Nick. Nickelodeon. I do not see Nick. Big Nick. And they go handoff. Oh, hit, but he bounces off of it. Man,
he's running with a purpose.
Oh, my goodness.
Man. So some hard running by Atlanta Elite running backs, number 0. And that's going to be enough to move the sticks, Corey. That's going to be 1st and 10.
Number 0 is Weldon Sr.
Senior? That mean he got a junior out there somewhere?
He's sunning some people, as the kids would say. And they go right back to him. And he cuts it up, pushing the power forward.
So, when they be out here doing rocking the baby, talking about y'all got me running out here with these babies.
Yeah.
Brings up 2nd and 7, a 3-yard gain on the play.
Nick Archer is number 2.
All right, Nick Archer. Yeah, his name ain't on the paper.
I like Big Nick.
Boy.
I'm sticking with Big Nick.
Well, he didn't show that. Yeah, that's what he's going to stay with.
Big Nick! Handoff right up the middle. 3 carries in a row, showing you power football at its best.
He is a downhill runner.
Yeah. Your score is 0-0, 1 minute and 33 seconds in first quarter of action. SED Wolverines taking on Atlanta Elite. When I tell you this weekend is action-packed and everybody's out here in Houston, a lot of great football minds out here. It is a vibe out here. If you didn't make it out to Houston, man, you're missing something special. Oh,
Hitting the backfield, but
Hitting
the
the
quarterback
backfield, but the
keeps it. He
quarterback
pulled
keeps
it.
And he has a walk to the end zone, and they're going to call holding. But, man, that was no hold.
Man,
that
that
was
was
a pancake. That was not a hold. Oh, man, that was not a hold.
The pull was right on time.
Man, refs, I do not agree with you on that one.
No.
That was a pancake. Wow. So they'll take points off the board.
And they're going to back them up.
Yeah, that's going to be a spot foul from the point of the foul. So let's see where they mark it off. And right in front of the play, you would just see him take on the would-be block or defender and put him on his back.
Hey, when you coach for your kids to be aggressive just like that. That was, you pancake, dumpster truck. That's everything you ask for a lineman to do, especially going downfield.
So that's going to bring up third, and they still have an opportunity to get a first. So that's going to be around the 4-yard line. They can get a first down. So they'll bring it back. They'll send in a play now. Number 9 at the quarterback for Atlanta Elite. Number 5 and 22 at the receiver. 24 is to the top or the bottom of your screen at the other receiver. So they're spreading them out here. Very interesting formation in the red zone. Minimum blocking up front. Only you're guarding your 2 guards, your 2 tackles, 1 player motion. They'll fake it and they'll go up top. And that's incomplete. It looked like he got under the ball,
yeah, he did.
But they call it incomplete. He lays out for it. And you gotta like this aggressive play calling by Atlanta Elite. They're going right at the former champs.
Yes, and on that play, if you're looking at it, it's 1-on-1. That's the type of play you want. Only thing is, of course, they 11-year-old, a back shoulder would have really solidified that, or if he went up over top. So 4th down, what do you do here?
Do you go for the first, or do you go just for the touchdown?
Well, me personally, I'm going for the first. The touchdown would be just the icing on the cake, but the first down was what it gives me a whole nother set of downs, and now I'm able to actually, get back and get back into that ground and pound, which actually did real good for them.
Absolutely. 37 seconds left in the first quarter. The score 0-0. Atlanta Elite threatening to score. They get backed up with a holding call. Looked like they had to go ahead score. They're backed up to now the 11-yard line, so it's 4th and 7. 4th and 7. They can get a first around the 5-yard line. Excuse me, the 4-yard line. Spread formation, twins to the top and the bottom of your screen. They show blitz. Ball is up.
Oh, wow.
And incomplete. Poorly thrown ball at the bottom of the feet of the would-be receiver. Turnover on downs. It's SED football.
And that wouldn't even been, because the DB was in a good position, that wouldn't even got them the first down.
It looked like they were going to throw at the sticks for the first, so I think they said, hey, let's not go for the touchdown. Let's get another set of downs. Did not happen for them.
So I don't know, but I'm what you don't want to do is allow SED to stay around like this. Like that right there was your prime opportunity to punch that ball in and get the first down. Now Atlanta Elite back out on defense, and number 5 is being bracketed again. Handoff.
So he's going to try to make a tough living right in the middle of that defense.
What number is that on it? 18? 18 is Juju. Juju is a new addition. Come over from number 6. Oh, he breaks it.
Open field. It's a foot race.
He's a big back.
He's to the 40. He's to the 50. And big game for SED as they bust it wide open. Gets close to midfield.
Okay, let me see if we have 2 number 6s.
Nice play call by SED Wolverines as they get to midfield. And it looks like Atlanta Elite will call a timeout. They want to regroup after that, and that's going to be into the
you
quarter.
have to talk that one up.
Absolutely.
Number 8 was on the carry. Number 8, Quincy on the carry.
So big play for SED. Start the second quarter here, ladies and gentlemen. So your score is 0-0. Atlanta Elite, SED.
It's a game. It is a game.
I definitely like what I'm seeing out of both of these teams right here. I've watched this Atlanta Elite play Rare Breeds in a tough first quarter of football. So I know what they have. I watch them in person, and I've really got to know their players up front with their capabilities. And of course, we all know SED Wolverines. We seen them play 2 years in the YNC. So great competition as this 11U division is really starting to stack up in the YNC. Loving the competition that we have out there. And you got to enjoy this SED Wolverines team here in Texas. Corey, I know they're a pleasure to watch on the regular.
Yes, they are. I mean, I wish we could like record and show y'all how they warm up and they prepare for the game. It's a high school vibe. It's high school and college stuff. Everybody's broken down. They have the quarterbacks doing their thing, the running backs doing their thing. Wide receivers have their own coach. Man, it's a well coached team. Ball is handed off.
It's going to be a flag on
to
the
number
face
18.
mask.
That's Juju. That is Juju on the beat right there. Juju comes over from Pac Prime last year, and the kid is electric when he has the ball in his hand.
Well, that's not going to be
offensively and defensively. He can do it all.
So that's not going to be that's not going to be a flag for face mask. That's going to be holding.
And that's that. Oh, okay.
Handoff right up the middle. And that's that 24 I was telling you about. And that's some strong downhill running yourselves from a SED. About a gain of 3. That's going to bring up second and let's call it 8. So they're subbing in players in and out right now. Number 6 is back in the game. Get the audible from the offensive coordinator. You're still playing a cover 2 with number 5 shadowing over top of number 5, the dangerous superstar for SED Wolverines. Quarterback back to pass. He looks to the opposite side of the field, throws across the middle, and has to be very careful there not to throw another interception.
That's definitely not what they want to do. 2 interceptions. Will have to start thinking about not only your passing concepts, but actually, is he reading or is he just throwing the ball up there?
Well, I can see the offensive coordinators trying to make the adjustments to this cover 2. He's trying to split that coverage right down the middle. They'll switch the sides of the receivers this time, and you'll see a number 11, he'll force number 5 back over to the sides. Nah, I don't need your help. But pay attention to that matchup to the top of your screen right now, ladies and gentlemen. Number 5 is at the top of your screen.
Well, he just went across the field with him.
That's
so
correct.
He's matched up with 5 man on man, mano y mano.
No, so 5 stayed here at safety.
No, I meant this corner, that corner there went from one side of the field to the other side.
No, he stayed. So 5 plays this side all the time. So what happened now, he just stayed at home. And so they're not shadowing him now, but they're in a cover 2. So the safety's staying on top of him regardless.
Yes.
They're paying attention to
No,
that
they're not
guy.
going to let him just run
Yeah,
down
and I
the
wouldn't
field by
either.
himself.
If you saw, last year, what he did against Air, he lit up the Air for 300 yards. So why wouldn't you shadow him, Corey?
And he brought it back up. That 300 yards was a monster.
Yeah. A monster.
But that was, they was taking what they can get.
Yeah.
And they was in a cover 3, so as soon as they bailed, and all he did was, stay and took whatever they handed to him.
And Corey, and most of those yards was yak yards. That was screen plays, and he would make one player miss, and he would just house it from there. So that was really a lot on his shoulders. So as a player, how has he matured since then to now?
Well, one thing has happened. He's got taller.
Yeah, I can see. And his dreads got longer.
So thus far, he's doing everything that he could do, possibly.
Right. Now you're right. They switched number 5 to the other side now.
Yeah.
Because they want him on him one-on-one, or not, he'll never get the one-on-one, but they want him on top of him just to kind of prevent any big plays downfield. Quarterback's in shotgun, split backs. 3-step drop, throws the ball up. Ball's up in the air.
And
almost intercepted.
Number 6 actually knocked it out of number 11 hand.
I can tell you what we've seen so far defensively, ATL's all over that pass.
They came out here to defend the pass, and you can see it.
Yeah, you're right.
The big play that SED has been on the ground.
You're right. You're absolutely right. They say, hey, listen, if you're going to beat us, you're going to beat us running the ball today. You're not going to bomb us. I got to tell you, real competitive football here at the 11 under. That last game goes down in the history books. Shout out to my boys over at Gold-Blooded Titans.
Man.
Pulling it off in 50 seconds. Man, punt is up.
And number 5, he gets away. I thought he was going to kamikaze it.
And Ricky Sanchez leaves out of here with his first prediction of the day being right. He called it that Gold-Blooded will walk away with the win.
With the dub.
Ricky Sanchez, the predictor. Hey, listen, if y'all want your lotto tickets picked out this weekend, hit Ricky Sanchez inbox right now. He'll get you those numbers. Sanchez lotto numbers. But the catch is you got to pay him $5 for every pick.
There you go.
Hit you up, Ricky?
Yeah.
Non-refundable at that.
Yeah, you lose.
Put that clause in there.
You feel me?
What about if they win, though? You get a percentage, Rick?
Nah, he got rocked with the $5.
Oh, man.
Live with them $5.
There it is, Rick. You got to live with that $5.
Ricky, now since you hot, give me the prediction for this game right here, man.
Oh, man, Rick.
I'm going to go SED.
SED, y'all heard it. Step,
Handoff.
right up the middle.
That's number 5. They didn't move him in from wide receiver to running back.
Well, no, he is the running back. This is the kid who I saw in Atlanta at the Warzone Bowl get off.
Mm-hmm.
Sleek. He's smooth. He's a smooth runner. Now, the power back, you seen him. That's Big Nick.
Yeah.
Now, since Big Nick got hit in the knee, I haven't seen him back here on offense. I don't know if he
was on defense. Number 2 was on defense.
Now, 24 is a guy who's going to take it in the air. So, number 5, giving a little bit too much.
Oh, he takes it from
the
him.
ball.
He takes it from him.
He's going back the other way. Nobody's going to catch him.
Number 19.
Hold on. I see the SED coach is mad. So, let's see what he's calling here. He's
Jackson
saying,
with the strip.
Hold on.
And he takes it to the house.
Hold on. Not too fast. I see the umpire has not lost his spot here, which means if he's keeping his spot, that ball's not going anywhere. When you see him put his foot down, that's me where he's marking that. So we have a discussion here. He's telling you bring it back.
Well, exciting play. Negated.
It was great for the camera. I won't lie.
Oh, no.
Oh, y'all tuned into the right spot.
Oh, yeah, we here.
Don't get that twisted for
I don't
1
know
minute.
if Ricky was following.
Now, we can't make the calls on the field, but we can show y'all some action. We can show y'all some action all day. All right, here we go. So that 2nd and 10, Atlanta.
Change the running backs.
Start a step. Oh, awkward tackle there. Looks like he landed a little awkward there. And I see a little yellow something out there in the middle field. I don't know if a ref left his flag out there, maybe around the 42-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
Ref quit leaving your flags around like that, ref.
I guess the player heard me. He's tuned in his headset's in his helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we knew it had to be his flag out, too. Quick draw McGraw.
Or is that flag hat?
Flag hat, that's what we call him. All right, quarterback to pass. Ball is up to number 24 and overthrown. Good defense by SED. Did not let the receiver get into the deep spot.
He did throw that one hand up there like he was going to Odell Beckham.
Right.
That didn't happen.
Didn't happen. 6 minutes and 1 second left in this first half of football. Score 0-0. Fourth down.
So 0-0. Did you expect this?
Well, listen, both of these offenses are capable of running way more efficient football. It looks like both teams got a little pass happy right now. They're not running what they run is their standard offense. Sometimes these coaches can get caught up in their own hype, and as the crowd starts yelling, start throwing the balls, whatever. But I think once these two teams calm down and start running their offenses, we'll kind of see this thing settle down. So we're gonna have a punt here. Smart football at midfield. They want to kind of play the field position game here. And 15 is a pretty decent punter.
And you don't want to kick it to number 5 though. So let's stop doing that. Good job.
Takes a bounce, a SED bounce. So SED will set up the offense around the 41-yard line with 5 minutes and 53 seconds left in the second quarter of action. Houston, Texas. Y&C is nothing but action here, baby.
Jonah. I would like to just sit here and we just scan across. Can see a couple games over here.
Yeah.
But our fans, or YNC fans, or SED and Atlanta Elite fans have shown up and shown out.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till tonight.
Tonight you think it's gonna be even more?
Oh, I think you're gonna have a movie here tonight. Rare breeds.
Standing room only.
Oh yeah. People home right now getting sleep. You know how the women stay home, get their makeup done and all that stuff.
Oh, it's gonna be underneath the light.
Nice stiff arm here.
Yes.
Still on his feet. Hard run by number 8 of the Wolverines. But as you can see, the pursuit of the Atlanta defense, only 1 yard gain there. So yeah, standing room only tonight. RCU, Rare Breeds. The city's coming out. City's coming out when DA gets out here. Lauderhill Lions. Fam, we got some matchups, bro. We have some matchups.
I mean, this is, you know how sometimes people be like, oh, well, I want to come see this team. This is where you come to see game after game after game, because it's going to be impact. It's going to be a lot of action. As 23 makes the tackle and shakes his head, no, buddy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't see Big Nick back out there yet, so I'm wondering if
is it?
Yeah, did that knee injury just kind of keep him out the game? Because he's a game changer.
Yes. No, that's Nick right there.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, number
okay,
2.
Big number 2.
Look
All
at
right.
the ref. Go ahead, ref. Y'all go ahead and clap it up for the blue, helping Nick out with his helmet.
Big Nick.
SED parents out there cheering on their squad, and they come out. This is a very, very familiar formation for them. And not most 11Us, 12Us come out empty formation.
And this is the best, I've seen it defended with Atlanta Elite defending this. And that's before I said before that.
Yeah.
And they completed right at the sticks. That should be enough for a first. Let's see where they mark it. And that is.
Yeah.
So now, like I said, as they calm down and start running their offenses, you're going to start seeing both of these teams execute. And we know what SED can do at quarterback. Number 1 is no joke, probably one of the better quarterbacks at the 11 and under division.
Mm-hmm.
Quarterbacks and shotgun, spread formation, minimum protection up front. And they'll come rushing off the edges. And this time he'll get
number
swallowed
23
up.
is there again.
Yeah, I love him at defensive tackle. He is making some plays. He's very active and seems unblockable.
Yes, Michael Miller there has made consecutive plays where he's in their face and making big tackles.
Well, look at his stature, man. Look at his lower body. And that's where you can tell where these kids' power come from. You can tell this kid, he's exploding off the ball, low center of gravity. It's going to be hard to, put hands on him. He looks like a grown man out there. So let's pay attention to that matchup today. I mean, right now in this, as they're back out in the spread formation. And you got to remember, when you're in this type of formation, you have no help. If he gets past the first initial wave of blockers, which is the guard or the tackle, he's in the quarterback's face. So let's see if they get hands on him on this play. 23, he's pointing out his man right now. Boom. Gets hands on him.
That's
and
the same play, but now I give it to
and
Juju.
he got held just now. 23 did not make the tackle, but he disturbed the play. That ball's coming back. I just singled out the play.
Yeah.
He had to hold him. Otherwise, he was going to make the play.
That was the matchup.
That was the matchup we just singled out there, and it was 1-on-1. If he doesn't hold 23, the play stop in the backfield, so he backs him up 10 yards. So that just shows you 23 is impacting this game, even if he's not making the tackle. And the coaches can't complain about it. And you love to see it, because as a coach, when you're watching this game, you can't see every play. We just happen to single that matchup there.
Yeah.
But the coaches love to sing out the ref, man, why are you cheating these kids?
Yeah. Well, listen, I think it's the coach's job to give the refs the blues.
But listen, when I
we
coached,
can't agree with
when
you
I
all the
coached,
time.
I had a coach for every unit. So which means I had an offensive line coach.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't want you looking at the quarterback, the running back.
Don't spectate, coach.
Yeah, you hear the coach. Watch that O-line, safety, D-line. That they were responsible for it. So if we had holding, our O-line already knew it. Hey, 21, come on out here. Let me holler at you. Switch you out, because we're going to coach you up. We're not here to tear you down. We're going to coach you up during the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But one thing we never did was get in a battle with the refs, because you're not going to win that. You can actually get a ref pissed where y'all going to get some calls against you. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining in right here. Generation Next special edition here with the breakdown.
Yes,
Corey
sir.
and I just seeing some talent here all over the football fields. We'll be in the stadium all this entire weekend, bringing you action after action, major matchup after major matchup for 2 days back. But like I said, it's not the only games going on here in the stadium. 2 other active fields with a lot of action as well. So we want to give a shout out to those teams doing those things. Trying to get themselves solidified here. We'll break down film all this entire week. It's our job to go ahead and make sure we can start ranking these teams properly as they put in this work. Showcase games, 4 quarter of action. Right now, your score is 0-0. Atlanta Elite in the blue and red. SED Wolverines, of course, in the white with the Wolverine helmets. Second and long. Shotgun formation. Offensive coordinator sending his audible. Quarterback will scan the field. Handoff right up to number 8. Still on his feet. Breaks the tackles. Keeps his hands very active. Tough run as he puts his pads down and runs over number 22. And that'll get him close to around the 45-yard line. That's going to make it about 3rd and 7 for the Wolverines.
Third and very, very long here. But this is something that SED can pick up.
Haven't thrown a ball number 5 ways yet, but you know it's coming sooner or later. Swing pass, makes a player miss, accelerates, and gets close to the sticks. Very nice play, individual effort by the running back as he gets out in open field, makes 2 players miss. So that's going to bring up 4th and short for the Wolverines, maybe 4th and 2. 22 with some nifty moves and shows you his instant acceleration at the running back position. So this brings him up short. Get the plays in from the offensive coordinator now. He looks at the defensive front, and he'll make his calls then after that. Just sends in his plays now. So he's telling everybody to relax. They want to see where these players are going.
They're taking the time, which, kind of shows control, but it's fourth down. And it's under a minute left in the first half. And here we have a timeout call by SED.
He doesn't want to give Atlanta Elite any opportunity if they don't convert for the first anytime they do anything with the ball. So he's just trying to run the clock down, playing chess and say, hey, if anybody's going to have any opportunity, it's only going to be us. But that can backfire on you.
Yes.
Well, it's smelling good here in the press box, Corey. The food has been delivered.
Bingo.
No utensils. That's all right. Listen, we know we can thug it out. As God has blessed us with
digits.
These 10 fingers. No food is safe.
We gotta eat it like they do in Africa. Fufu.
Going to Google.
Was it?
Goody Google.
Yeah. Goody Google.
Throwback Eddie Murphy.
Yeah,
You feel me?
Go ahead.
That's only for the parents on this live stream. Kids don't even know who Eddie Murphy is this go around. You know what I'm saying? They're coming to America really old.
They missed him.
They in the Wakanda era up here. They don't know nothing about coming to America.
So they're gonna punt the ball here.
Punt is up.
It's a good punt.
Number 5
is there though. Oh, but
nothing there.
Yeah, he runs right into the tackler.
So special teams not so crisp on either side early in the season, but they salute and hat off to them that they did elect to punt. A lot of teams didn't elect to punt early in this preseason. They didn't get to it. So that leaves us with 51 seconds left in this first half of action. Score is 0-0. SED Atlanta Elite.
You got Big Nick in the backfield.
Central player motion. Hands off to number 14. He has some block.
Man,
turns the
he
corner.
looks fast.
He'll shift in and out. Not much there. And this is why the coach ran off that clock for
SED.
SED. He didn't want to give them a lot of time to have something to do with that. Clock is now at 36 seconds and ticking. Flags
And
on
we
the
have
play.
a flag.
Oh, you know, quick draw McGraw is going to throw his flag.
Oh,
Come
yeah,
on.
yeah. And he said sideline warning. Hopefully it's a warning.
And look at the other ref talking about, come on, bro. We're good. Come on. Necessary.
Yeah. All right, go on ahead. Don't throw your hat. Pick it up, wave it off. This game we have 1, 2, 3. Still 4? No, 5. Come on. 1, 2.
So they're going to actually count them off now.
Oh, wow. Brings up first down.
Corey and I are about to dive into some shrimp and grits.
Yes,
From this
sir.
spot over here that gives a little Louisiana vibe. Ball is up, throws it across the middle. On
And
the
it's
throws,
picked
24
off.
and picked off. Goes the opposite way.
Pick
And
off.
quarterback has to get a little bit more air on that. They tried to get it to their big receiver.
What are they calling?
He says it's a catch.
No.
So one ref said it wasn't.
And,
The ref that was closer overruled him and said, yeah, I was there. It's a catch. It's SED's ball with 11 seconds left in their second quarter of action. Man, this is a long 35 seconds, and I'm
Yes,
thinking
it
the
is.
football gods know our food got up to this booth. So we're trying to drag these little 35 seconds out. It's zip zip here in Houston, Texas, as the sun starts to come out here. And they start to feel a little bit of this Texas sun.
So we do have a quarterback change here. Big number 1 is not in.
So could that spell Wildcat
That's
coming
what it
up?
looks like. Wildcat all the way.
Direct snap to the right-hand side.
Yeah, that's what happened.
See, listen, they couldn't let me be a defensive coordinator. I can sniff this out way too quick.
Well, they got to block 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to block 23. And Big Nick is out there, and he's ready to rumble, too. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. This team look like it's built for people that want to run this. But this could be the coach saying, you know what, let's just get out of this. You know, it's
9 seconds left.
yeah, let's get out of this half.
I'm going to bring my starting quarterback out, let him rest up right now. No need to get him hurt. And I'll work on our Wildcat in preseason.
Yep. Yeah, going to the makes one miss, but that 31's there for the tackle.
And that should take us to half, ladies and gentlemen. You score 0-0. Generation X breakdown YNC. When we come back, more action, 11 and under.
This is TU?
Okay.
Huh?
No,
Bet
that's
that
11U
up,
action.
Corey.
Huh?
Bet that up, sir. For the shoot.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Way to run hard, number 8. 11U action, man. I know y'all. The commentating was off. We was working on some things. Pause. But we back out here, 11U action.
We wasn't working. Tell the truth, Corey. We was eating, brother.
I said working on some things. Oh, big run.
Still on his feet. Cuts back to
Oh.
the middle of the field. Oh, and SED offense is really starting to just settle in.
Yeah, what number is that? He's coming right at me. Number 18. So is that Juju on the beat? Yes, sir. 18. Juju showing why his new addition to the team, what he can bring to the team. So if looking back, the first touchdown of the game was a pass to the right side to number 0, and then they come back out, and now they're on the ground, they're running the ball around.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're just joining the broadcast, SED up 6-0 on a beautiful pass to the corner of the end zone. They take a lead 6-0 over Atlanta Elite. Atlanta Elite playing well defensively, haven't been able to get going offensively against this SED Wolverines defensive front.
Yeah. So to tell the two halves, you know how people say that, right? Well, SCD comes out and says we got to go back to what we know, and they start slinging the ball around, touchdown. Now that defense went out there and stopped them, and they come back out on offense, and they still firing on every cylinder. New addition, Juju breaks a big run. Number 8 with a solid run right before that. Let's see what they do here. And this team, the way they're coached, when I say the high school vibe is there, the kids are turning around. He's calling audibles and everything off how the defense lines up. Handoff.
Wow.
Big hole. Right up the middle.
Makes it look easy.
Number 18 again, right? Nope, I'm mistaken. My spotters ain't working. 22.
Wow. Makes it look easy as they hit the hole right up the middle. No one touches him, even when he gets to the second level, was able to put a move on the safety and walks into the end zone, increases the lead 12-0 with 6 minutes and 10 seconds left in the third quarter. SED is rolling.
22. Bam was already there, and he got in the open, and he let it do what it do. And they back out. Twins left. The surprising part about this game that I've seen is that they have not yet, until now, gone to number 5.
Right.
Last year was number 3. I mean, when I say, most times you can't say like, the kid is a phenom. This kid is a phenom.
Absolutely. Against Air, you've seen him really just take over the game, was able to produce 300 yards of offense. Whenever you can talk about any player on any level producing 300 yards of offense, that's an impact player on a whole nother level.
Well, and not only do we know that, but guess who else knows it?
Well, that's why they had a safety on the top, so they got to take him over the game. But now they got to pick their poison. So now that they're concentrating on number 5, it's allowing the run up the middle to take place. If you notice, these runs aren't taking place on the edges. They're happening right between those two safeties, which happen to be occupied by those wide receivers.
Yes.
So instead of having that extra defensive back, which is usually a rover back, where that safety comes down in the box and acts like a 4th linebacker, he's in coverage, and the running backs are just having free wheels at the end zone. So they'll need to make a decision. Are they going to defend the pass, or are they going to send a man down in the box and go ahead and stop this run that the Wolverines are being successful for in the last couple of drives?
And in the first half, their defensive approach to the passing game was stout. Number 0 trying to go back across the field. Long run, didn't get him much. But what I was saying is that their defensive presence when it came to passing, they was there. They was firing on all cylinders. They was making plays on the ball and everything like that. But you gotta score the ball, and I think that's right now where they need to take a chip up. that offense needs to start get in the gear.
Absolutely.
And it could be what you were saying, going back to that power running game. As we look now, 5 is in the backfield and 2.
Well, they lost their identity, through this process. Atlanta Elite has exceptional players at the number 5, number 1, 22, and they're gonna get a false start right now because number 2, Big Nick couldn't keep his hand in the dirt. And could that be because he's fatigued? They'll call him to the sideline because he's been playing Iron Man football.
Yeah, he's going both ways. He's playing special team, defense, offense. You want me? I think they have a ball. Hand off to number 5, Silky Smooth here. Oh, my goodness.
You see those moves?
Now he is off to the race.
And that's what I'm telling you, 5 brings to the table.
Wow.
This is the kid who I saw in Atlanta. Now, why have him lined at wide receiver when he can give you that? He just gave you a 59-yard strike. And that strike, look, stutter step in the middle of the field. Yeah. Another stutter step, stop and go. And it's again Peter Warwick is why he wants to stop you and then start again because he feels his first 3 steps are faster than yours.
Do you think they overthought this?
I think they've tried to come out here and show America that they can do spread, throw the ball, with Dan Marino and shit. No, brother, stick with your identity.
Yes.
And that's the issue sometimes with a new team like this when you bring in a couple guys together, a new brand, that they come in. It's finding your identity. Who are we? What do we do? And they'll find that out the next couple of weeks as they really get better. So they're going to find out what works for them and what doesn't.
I think it's good that they responded the way they did. Number 5
And number 5 works for him.
Okay.
He works for him.
Yes.
And I told you before the broadcast, number 5 is going to be the guy. They were making me look bad because it looked like I didn't do proper scouting.
You wasn't reading.
Yeah, like, oh man, Jordan, you talking about this number 5, but who is 5?
Yeah, because 2, 1, they were giving it to 2 and 1. But yeah, on that drive, that was all 5, and he made it all happen. Of course, we talk about it, blocking starts up front, but once he got into an open field, he made the most of his opportunity.
But his moves are just above his years. The moves he does is not something that you see at an 11-year-old kid. It's matured moves. That stutter step is instinctive. You can't coach it. So I enjoyed watching the kid's running style. And we'll see how it turns out. But now we're back in the game, ladies and gentlemen. It is 12-8 with 5 minutes and 34 seconds left in the third quarter. We got a football game here, ladies and gentlemen, in Houston. Now, how will that translate to the defense? We'll find out. Again, that cover 2 is starting to help them really hurt Atlanta Elite versus help them. Because you need a safety to come down that box to help that run containment.
With their linebackers being number 2 and Big Nick, what they saw was that they wanted their defensive front. Oh, good bounce for the offense. Oh, but he picks it up.
He's on his feet.
Yes.
Oh, big tackle in the backfield.
By number 14 there, that was a good tackle because he looked like he was off to the races.
He got ahead of steam, didn't he?
Yes,
Number 30.
he did.
Gets up a little gimpy. He'll limp off the field. Number 32. Physical football being played out here with these 11-year-olds. So they are definitely out there laying the wood. So now it'll be interesting to see what type of defense they're going to run against. And look, there's your 2 safeties there. And it looks like they might be going to a cover 1. And it looks like he is coming in the box this go around.
Yeah, 5 is coming down. Nope. Back out.
He's back out. They're back into the cover 2. Well, and can you blame him with a 3 wide receiver set?
Pass is number 5.
And finally got his opportunity.
And he
with
drops
some
it.
good hands by number 0. Was able to get it on the wrist of number 5 and help break up that pass.
So when you see that, they've been calling his number. They called his number twice, and that one just right through his fingertips.
Yeah.
For this caliber of a player, this kid, like I said, is a phenom. That was like really something for him just to drop that pass. Let's see if they go back at him though. Nope, back to the ground.
Big hit. But you see, it's easier for this team to get to the second level on the ground because of those safeties playing in that cover too. Yeah.
Number 4 on the carry.
And you can see that's Atlanta Elite's game plan. They're not coming out of it. They're not going to adjust to it.
I don't think they want to get beat over the top like that. So they're going to keep these 2 safeties back. Before they was like kind of bracketing 5, but you know that right there was 1-on-1, and the safety really didn't get over the top to help.
Well, they were bracketing 5 because of his reputation.
Yeah.
And as the game progressed, they said, "Hey, man, they got more playmakers than 5."
Yeah, no, they do.
So let's come out of the bracket and just play a high 2, you know. And that's what they've been doing this entire game. So 11 will come on top of these twins here, and the other safety will be to.
Oh, they got a blitz.
And if blitz gets to him.
Goodness.
Oh yeah, the blitz gets to him. This kid is unblockable.
Is that 23 again?
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Number 23.
Anything else would be uncivilized.
Yes. Michael Miller.
Big Mike. We got Big Nick and we got Big Mike.
There you go. And they both on defense, and they both create havoc. Oh, they going.
Yeah, and you're right. 5 has had his helmet off for a lot of this game. There's something going on with him. He comes to the sideline. And they'll work on him.
Out in the punt formation, 4th and long. I don't know. After seeing 5 on that one, I say keep it away from 5 again. Like, I wouldn't kick it to that guy.
Yeah. Special kid.
And the ball goes up towards 5, but he tells everybody to get away. Heads up play from him.
Now you can guarantee one thing, that this offense will look a little different from before. You can guarantee that 5 is going to be in that backfield, and they're going to run them till the Wolverines stop them. And another player they haven't gone to, which I'm telling you is a extreme playmaker, number 24, who's been playing wide receiver for Atlanta Elite. Another dangerous player. If he gets the ball, it's pressure.
24, we got the bottom of the screen here. Number 19, Gardner. Number 5 in the backfield. Ball is snapped. Hand off to number 5.
And there's going to be a false start. That's a snap infraction on the center.
Number 5, Jeremiah Mathis is the kid we're talking about. We got a timeout here. 3 minutes. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. With the score 12-8. It's a pretty good game.
Absolutely.
You know, 0-0 for a while. SED scores twice, but Atlanta Elite's like, hey, we still part of this game. And then they went back to what you was talking about, what their identity is, and playing running the ball with number 5. Let's see if that happens again. 73 is big. Screen him right now. Like 12 minutes from now.
Shotgun formation. SED shows blitz. Hand off to number 5 to the right hand side. He has light. Once again, makes a couple play moves.
Oh,
Now acceleration. Shoot. He's all the way out to the 40-yard line. And the last 3 times this kid has touched the ball, and there's going to be a late flag that came in there. He's been electrifying.
Yes.
And I told you, Corey, when I saw it in Atlanta, this was going to be the go-to guy, but we didn't see him the whole entire first half.
Now number 5's coming out the game. He's been playing both sides of the ball the whole game.
So it's not a lot of fall off when number 1 goes to the backfield.
Well, we haven't seen him run 2. We haven't seen him even go after number 24, as you brought up. So maybe, you know, with him coming off, you got 9 in the backfield.
And 24, what they like to do with him is throw a fade pattern. He goes up, his vertical is sick.
This is fade territory.
Absolutely.
Oh, no, stop it. No, stop it.
Same play to number 1. He breaks a tackle. Doesn't have the same effect as number 5, but you know how many kids can. But it's positive yards.
Yeah. I mean, and number 1 has been getting majority of the carries before third quarter action from number 5. Again, I will say this is fade territory. If he can go over top with the single high safety,
Here comes a blitz.
and they hand off number 9 straight ahead.
Gain of a couple. That's going to bring up 3rd and 6 for ATL Elite, trailing SED 8-12. Third quarter action. They'll get an audible from the sideline. The offensive coordinator just sent their play. Guess who's back in the game?
Is it 5? Nope, that's not 5.
Oh no, that is 0.
Yeah. I'm waiting for this 24. You was right by 5. Let me see if 24, or even if they call 24 number.
Now they're going to get a false start here. Now, how do they interpret that rule? If you cross or come inside of the neutral zone and cause that offensive line to move, is that encroachment?
That's neutral. It should be
a neutral zone infraction.
Should be.
So you can't
So
really
they're giving them time to get back from the outside. Now the inside they should.
Well,
give
that's
them
what
time
I'm
to get
saying.
back.
They did it twice before the offensive tackle moved here, but it still goes offensive tackle.
Yeah.
So, so they give them time to get back, but no contact was made, so it'd be no offsides, even though they jumped offsides. So
Number
here we go.
5, Jeremiah is back in the game. Quarterback's looking to pass.
Screenplay.
Oh, he throws with number 5. And they snuffed that right out. He didn't get it.
Yeah.
Brings up 4th down.
Yeah, you gotta let 5 do what he does from behind center. Don't give time for them to key on screens. Let this kid create on his own from the point of attack, is my opinion. And I'm just surprised that they haven't gone to 24, who's their go-to guy as a receiver. He's just really been shut out the entire game. Now, I don't know if that's from play calling or if SED is just taking him out the game, but he has one-on-one coverage with no safety help to the left-hand side. So like you said, if it's any opportune time for 24, it is now where he just has one-on-one coverage. Quarterbacks, he goes to the opposite
looking
side
at
for the
5
field.
side.
And that's going to be pass interference.
Oh, wow.
Defense, so they'll get another shot at downs on here.
Wow.
First down. Big penalty in the red zone area.
Those type of penalties hurt.
Oh, absolutely. We saw this type of penalties change the game between gold-blooded and air.
Yes. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Brings up 1st and goal. Is it 1st and goal? Yep.
Yeah, 1st and goal.
And they go to 5. He gets about 4 yards there. Good pickup. It's 2nd down, 2nd and goal. So you don't get a chance to pick up a 1st down. So you got to get a touchdown. And if they get a touchdown here, they go ahead. Number 5 again. And he bounces it out this time. And he hit and he keeps going. And that right there is the end of the third quarter. It's 4th quarter action.
And listen, hey, I'm not the head coach or the offensive coordinator there, but you want to almost feel you want to get some other kids involved before you just keep running 5 and 5 and 5. When I tell you they have other dogs in there, Corey, I know you may not deny. You got 24. When I tell you, when you see this kid touch the ball, now you can't just keep running. There's something called exhaustion. They're not going to be 5. It's not going to be the same 5.
I agree with you.
After the 4th carry in a row.
When you're 12-0 and you didn't run 5 the whole first half, in 5 I trust. In 5 we must. 5 is getting this ball. I don't know. Right now, 24, listen, 24, I like you. I don't know if you're going to. Jonah was right about one kid, and for sure, it was number 5. I ain't seen nothing but greatness come from this kid. Only play.
I feel it.
What did I say?
You said 12-0, that correctly?
No, it was. No. Thank y'all for correcting me, but let me repeat it.
Go ahead.
Let me repeat it to y'all again for the people in the back.
Yeah.
It was 12-0.
Talk to him.
5 start touching the ball.
Well.
Now it's 12-8.
Well.
And both times Extra point. Guess who made that?
5.
5. Touchdown. Who made that?
5.
So what I'm saying is,
I feel the Holy Ghost coming over here.
in 5 we trust. that boy getting that rock. I'm not listening. Oh, you know what? I give it to Big 2. I give it to Big Nick. I give it to Big Nick. But outside of that, in 5 we trust.
So here's a couple things.
Uh-huh.
I don't like running to the same side of the field 4 times in a row.
Then put him on the other side and let's get different prices.
No, I don't want to go right.
Well, guess what? Let me see where he lined up right now. I can't see. Oh, guess who's in?
Big 2.
Big 2's in.
Big Nick.
Hey, I like this call too. Why? Because they 3 yards out.
They sneak in a player to the other wide receiver spot. 22.
And we go 2. Nope, we go quarterback keep. Okay, I don't think I approve of that.
I'm not in love with it, bro.
You're not.
I didn't prove
I didn't
I'm
approve of
just
that.
telling you.
4th down. So first I'm like,
You can sometimes coach yourself out of
they're using your phrase.
a touchdown.
What?
In 5 we trust.
In 5 we trust. I ain't even lying to you. Listen.
Using your thing.
Look, 5 is silky smooth. And when I saw it the first time, I was like, I don't see why you wasn't running him in the beginning.
Right.
Now, use your other players. All right, I give it to you. Use your other players.
So 5 is out of the lineup.
5 is not in the lineup. Let's go Big 2. Let's go 2-4. Let's see what 2-4 got. This is a different quarterback in. Oh, and they're running it the whole way.
Oh, that's
Gets
gonna
to
be
the outside and
day.
they.
2 with the big hole. That's coming back, man.
Oh wow.
That's coming back.
Well.
Oh man. Yeah, he threw him to the ground. Body suplex. Coming back. Just why they looked like they were going to take the lead. Number 2 engaged with the player and threw him down to the ground.
He did. So we were talking about this earlier about how you want your kids to dumpster somebody, you want them to pile drive them, pancake them, whatever words you want to use. You just don't want them to grab and throw because that can in the ref's eyes you was holding. Now, hey, since we didn't back up this far,
I still get
2-4. They got 2-4 at the bottom of the
but that's
at the
not
bottom
their
of the
usual
screen.
throwing spot. Man, one thing I do, Corey,
15 is back in.
Scout.
Quarterback
you
is
feel
back
me?
in.
So this is not. We trying everything
I don't
else.
even know who he was throwing it to, and the kid almost got it. He almost had it. Still not going to 2-4.
Yeah.
Still didn't go to 2-4.
And anybody who knows 2-4 name and knows who 2-4 is, y'all just chime in.
I got it right here.
Y'all know
Jonathan Jackson.
All
2-4.
Y'all know I ain't lying about Jonathan.
Jonathan Jackson. But right now, I don't know how you 3rd and goal and number 5 go out the game.
Right. Well, it's called exhaustion, bro. It's not humanly possible to take 4 carries in a row and get banged.
Have you ever watched Friday Night Tights before?
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Have you ever watched Friday Night Tights
It's
before?
the reason the show was...
Fred Davis said... Fred was like, hey, Mizell can go.
After y'all abuse them children.
Fred was... Hey, I'm going to be honest with you. If this was Friday Night Tights, Fred Davis would... Hey, Mizell was getting that rock.
I understand.
I don't know.
I understand.
All right, well, you know what? Exhaustion or not, silky smooth back out there. In 5 we trust. Let's see who is he going. Where's 5 up? So he's kind of closer than he was before. So maybe he might be in that role.
So they put him in slot. Oh, you talking about no?
I'm talking about Jeremiah.
Jeremiah, okay, for ATL Elite, yeah. So he's at the safety position.
Coach Hill didn't call the play. Handoff. Big hole. Number 2 is there, but he kind of got past him.
So big opportunity pass by ATL Elite to get back in the game. But you got to give credit to SED not bending. Not breaking. Bending but not breaking, playing some tough defense inside of the red zone area.
Come on, 7. Hurry up, 7-3.
Fourth quarter.
Oh, wait, no. What you ask?
You want to make sure it's fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah, it's 4. Come on, Big 7-3 then checked in. Let's see if he gonna makes the earthquake a little bit. Head down, not really looking at. Oh my!
And I like these backs from
7-3.
SED. If you notice, man, they run behind these backs. They run behind the lines, and they stay really low to the ground.
7-3 didn't look for nobody. They gotta put him in nose tackle. Big first down now for SED. Now Atlanta Elite, man. You know, you have everything going for you. Oh, another one. Oh, he just ran him over. Just gave him number 9 got ran over there. But second down now. About 7 yards. Oh, they're going a little hurry up here. Bottled up though. Bottled up in the backfield. Two backs in the backfield. This is more they running formation right here. So this game, SED's number 5 has only got the ball twice. Now goes back, big arm.
Nice
Oh my
catch.
goodness, did he make that catch?
Yes, he did.
Oh, wow.
And the pass interference.
With the pass interference.
Oh, they called pass interference on offense.
Are you serious?
Pass interference.
No,
Oh, and he
defense,
changes
on
it up.
defense.
He changes it up on defense.
I was about to say he couldn't have said that. (12-8) SED charging down the field right now. Atlanta Elite has to do something. Ball snap, handoff. Couldn't get out the backfield. Some hard running though, but couldn't get out the backfield. Number 22. Tackled by number 22, correct? Nope, 11. 0. Ball snapped again. Handoff. Big hole here. But number 1 on the tackle. This clock is starting to tick down.
That's correct. 4 minutes and 32 seconds. It becomes a factor now. They'll need a stop and to get back on the field offensively.
That clock don't mean nothing. We seen someone
Oh, yeah.
50 seconds.
Woo! Well, the clock means a lot, but oh, but the Titans show made the most out the time they had. Handoff again. Good hard running. Brings up 4th down though. I don't know if they're gonna go for a punt. It looks like quarterback's still in, so they are going for it. And still, number 5 yet to be targeted in the 4th quarter.
I wouldn't target him. That
You
ball
wouldn't
come
target
back. Yeah, ball come back. Well, I'm talking about.
No, I'm
number
talking
5
about
on defense. Oh, absolutely.
SED number 5. Well, actually, you know that the long pass where the wide receiver went up and got it. Number 5 is the safety over top. He should have been there for help, and he wasn't in the building.
Correct.
It was left mano y mano, and SED got the better of that.
So it comes up 4th and 3 right now. 3 minutes and 34 seconds left in this game. Pivotal 4th down for both teams here. Of course, if they can keep possession of the ball, they keep the clock turning in their way. And now if ATL Elite is able to go ahead and get a turnover on downs, they're back in action. They get the offense. So, they're not. I don't think you can anticipate for the Wolverines upon here. They're going to go for it. They have an opportunity to get a first, convert for the first, and put this team away.
Not the game I expected. Not the game I expected. I didn't think it was going to be just one-sided by SED, but I didn't think that that Atlanta Elite had so much that they didn't show that first. The tale of two halves. That first half, you couldn't tell me Five was that guy. You know, now we do see it. Now it's a different defense here. We got single high safety.
And they catch him off guard with
my goodness, Big Mike.
A hard count, and you knew it was coming.
Oh, Big Mike.
And he told him, I'm sure the coach said, watch the ball.
Big Nick, no, Big Nick did
Watch the ball, Big Nick.
Big Nick didn't have it.
That's an expensive mistake right there. And that's going to be a first down for the Wolverines.
And then, you know, they moved Big Nick down from linebacker up to D tackle. And so he's a very aggressive kid. Yeah. Now
it's a clock. It's a clock. It's a clock. It's going to be, you know, how many plays they can get out of this 3 minutes and 3 minutes and 21 seconds as this clock is running. So that penalty could be a big difference if they even get the ball back. So Wolverines look to be in no rush to get this ball off, getting the plays in from the coach. And he'll go ahead and target number 5.
That's number 5.
And he's behind him. And you asked for him and you got him.
There it is.
You asked for him, Corey, and you got him.
Listen.
You asked for him and you got him.
It takes 4 quarters.
Don't ask why. Just go with him up, bro.
That's why I'm up here in the booth, because I don't know why. Why you gotta do it like that?
He makes it look easy.
Yes, he does.
And if you ever played the game of football and put a helmet on, and understand how hard it is to locate a football over your shoulder.
In stride.
It's hard.
And then try to do it when you're 10.
It's hard.
Because we have to repeat that the kid is 10.
Correct.
He's not, he's playing up on 11U. Looking at him,
you can see this Atlanta Elite team is on the cusp of trying to find out their identity. You see they have the talent there. I think the coaches just got to get familiar with their personnel, trust in their personnel, and put game plans around those particular.
In 5, we trust.
5 should have been included in the game.
Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Come on, what's a bullfrog? Good friend of mine. Oh, pick! Let's see what he does with it. Oh, that's what I call it.
So, and listen, there's more dogs in the team you don't know about.
That's true.
That has not been included.
I don't know if I know about them.
I know you won't if you don't get the ball.
Okay. Because they have not thrown the ball to 24 one time.
Tom Brady wasn't starting at Michigan.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Okay.
He also didn't have Bill Belichick.
Okay, so Bill Belichick, last time I checked, didn't coach for the Tampa Bay Bucks for the Super Bowl championship.
That's true, but Bill Belichick set that man on a whole different path.
Don't give that man that credit.
Don't give it to Bill.
Bill never got him past one time. Tom got his own. Get that man his own flowers.
Okay.
And what I'm telling you, you would have never known about a Tom Brady. Okay. So unless he had the opportunity, Bledsoe was the starting quarterback.
He got the opportunity.
You'll never know about 24 until you give him the ball. When I'm telling you, this kid is a beast. You won't know. He left Texas and you didn't know about him. You don't know about him. So all you know is 5.
All I know is 5. You've been talking 5. You talked 5 from the beginning of the game.
Correct. I told you 2 players. I told you 5 and 24.
You said 24 first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
you said 5.
Man.
Yeah, but guess what? They ran 1 and 9. They ran 1-9-2, and then for some reason they said, well, let's just give it to this kid 5.
Right.
Now let's see. Let's throw the ball up to 24, man.
So those coaches really just have to, like I said, find out the identity.
How many coaches?
And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Count the team out 9.
But shout out to SED, showing that they still in championship form.
And they're ready to get their get back. I don't think they taking any of this lightly. Most teams come out, it's preseason. They're not taking it like that. They out here to win.
Right.
All right, ball is kicked. Oh, gets past number 14. He got some bright cleats on. Oh, makes one miss.
Won't make the second miss.
He did not make the second person miss. Got to coach those special teams. 2 minutes, 46 seconds. Now, my son was born on the 24th. Let's see if they throw it to 24 over here. What do you think? No? Let's go for it. 24 at the bottom of your screen. Matched up with number 19. Number 5 is not in the backfield. Oh, they throw it to 5 just to get his hands on the ball. I like to play. Yeah, I gotta get this back. I gotta get it back too. Ball snap, handoff, number 1. 2 minutes. All right, they went to 2-4 there. Number 19 was right there as the pass was caught.
After the fact.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't want you to even give it 24 the ball right now. We good on that. Come on, 24. Come on up here in the boot with me. Don't even try to give my dog the ball no more, man. We good. We chilling the rest of this game.
I think that was his first target the whole game.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the first time, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh man.
And that man though, number 5 at the slot, top of the screen. And he's looking that way the whole time, and it is in and out of the defender's hand.
And again, know your personnel. See, 5 won't shine at that slot position. That's not what he does.
That's what he's been playing all game.
But the ball, he was targeted just now. Did he even go for the ball there?
Well, he
come on.
I thought it was a pick.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So I'm making all these points to say the coaches just got to fill out their personnel. So I know we all sometimes go in as coaches and say, hey man, I'm going to call these 15 to 20 plays regardless of who's on my team. No, it doesn't work like that. If you want a true successful team, you're going to get your 15 to 20 playmakers and design the plays around them. You understand what I'm saying, Corey?
Hey, no, I do understand what you're saying. And you saw this team before I have.
Yeah.
And what I've seen in just this game is that they have the talent. That defensively, they was firing on all cylinders up until what was that? Third quarter?
Because any other coach will probably put number 5 for the Wolverines at running back, but he's a wide receiver, and they put him in that position.
Yeah, they give him the ball where he's supposed to be.
Where he's supposed to be at. At 22 and number 8 for the Wolverines are running backs, and they give them
22, 8.
So they found those kids' niches.
Yeah.
They put them in a position for them to be most successful in. So coaching isn't always about X's and O's and executing plays. It's also about player development and player placement. You see what I'm saying? So the parents trust us to say, hey, what's my son going to be? He's going to be a quarterback? He's going to be a wide receiver? They trust us to say, oh, well, I'm going to put him in the best place that I think he's going to be successful for.
Yeah. So the Jarvis, I'm messing up his name bad. Number 5 on SED. His brother is, I think, a 4-star wide receiver.
Right.
Plays in Dallas.
It's in the DEA.
Yeah.
It's in the DNA.
Yeah,
So Atlanta coaches, don't kill me. I just think y'all, as you're getting to know your team a little bit more, I think this team will grow, and I think they'll be there at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to do it for this game. It's going to tick down. So congratulations to both of these teams. I think these are 2 YNC competitors for those brackets at the end of the year, Corey.
Yes, I mean a really, really good game. Defensive first half, and then you see SED go out there and do what they supposed to do, is put up them points, and they come out the victors in this. But hats off to Atlanta Elite. They have the pieces to the puzzle.
Yeah.
Now it's time to put it together.
Put it together. Exactly.
And I'm 2-0. Have a good day.